Hi everyone, this is Amy, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a gluten-free Turon with the golden caramel. To start this dish, we're going to start with the caramel. So to a small pot, we're going to add 1 cup of sugar to a 1/4 cup of water. We're going to turn on our heat. You're also going to need a bowl of water and a pastry brush on the side. You'll see why in a second. We're only going to stir this once to get that sugar starting to melt, and we're slowly bring this up to a boil. As it's boiling, as it crawls up sides, just take your pastry brush dipped in water and rub the edges so the crystals go back in and your caramel doesn't seize. Once your caramel gets golden, take it off the heat. We're going to whisk in 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. It will bubble, so just be cautious of that, and a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Mix that in thoroughly, add a teaspoon of vanilla, and since salted caramel is far superior to regular caramel, we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of flaky sea salt. Stir that up and set that aside to thicken. Now we're going to need jackfruit for this. Turon is a Filipino dish. My friend sent me a recipe, so that's what we're making today. Normally I would use canned jackfruit. Couldn't find any, so we're using fresh. So we're just going to go ahead and pull apart these little pods, take out that big seed, and have the shell that the seed is surrounded in. It's a little easier with a spoon. Just get in there and pop that out. And don't forget to cut open that middle part. There's a lot of pods hiding inside of this as well. This is all the pods that this yielded. We're going to slice this up into thin slices. You can use jackfruit in savory or sweet applications. I made fake pulled pork with jackfruit once. It was delicious. Now we need 6 of our tiny bananas. The easiest way I found to open these is cut off that little end, make a shallow little cut, and start peeling this away. The skin of this is a little thicker, like a plantain. It gets off that bitter brown outer shell as well. To sweeten this up, we need a cup of brown sugar. Just pouring this into a tray along with a teaspoon of cinnamon. Grab a fork, mix that up. Now we're going to take our bananas, split them in half lengthwise, and start rolling it in the sugar. These are starchier than regular bananas, so the sugar is going to help sweeten this up. These were not as ripe as they should have been as well. They're much stickier when they're riper, but we are marching ahead. Now these are usually made with spring roll wrappers, but I want to make these gluten-free, so we're using rice paper wrappers. Just give it a quick dip in water. You don't have to soak them. It makes it harder to work with. We're going to use 2 sheets for a roll, layered on top. Wait till it gets a little wrinkly. Add a 1/2 of a banana slice, a slice of jackfruit. We're going to start rolling this up just like you would a spring roll, a burrito. Make sure it's tightly sealed. Then rest it on that edge that has the last fold on the bottom. Just everything is rolled up now. Taking the rest of the sugar and rolling our rolls into it while heating up about 2 inches of neutral oil over medium-low heat. We don't want to fry these at a high heat because we want the inside to cook as well as the outside. If it's too high of a heat, the outside cook, the inside will still be a little raw. So carefully place these in away from you. Someone made a comment, use tongs because I was splashing everywhere in my short, which I agree. So once that gets crispy on the bottom, give this another little flip, cook the other side before taking them out and resting them on a cooling rack to drain off any excess oil. This is the last batch, just stacking those up. To finish, we are going to drizzle with a little bit of our golden caramel. You don't have to, you can just dip this in, but I thought it looked pretty. Now we can go ahead and give these a taste. I'm pretty excited. The outside is crunchy but chewy because it's rice paper. The inside is banana-y. The jackfruit adds a little tropical hit. You can taste the cinnamon and the brown sugar, and these are absolutely delicious. But there they are. Little Turon. I hope you all try to make these in your home. Thank you so much for spending time with me once again today. I appreciate every single one of you. If you like this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you haven't already, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you so much again, and until next time, happy cooking.